Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. We greet you on this, the fourth day of the month of Shaban, with the dua which is masnoon. Allahumma barik lana fi Rajabin wa Shaban wa barikna Ramadan. And we greet you from my sitting room here in the Caribbean island of Trinidad with Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And this is the second in a series of videos entitled Parting from Falsehood. And this is Parting from Falsehood number 2. And here is what we have to denounce as false. There are those we've attempted, gently so, intelligently so, patiently so, to teach you what is in the Quran. And that is that Allah has, subhanahu wa ta'ala, has explained in the Quran. It is kitabun mubin. It is a book which is plain and clear. He has taught you what happened at the time of the crucifixion. And we have explained the subject with clarity again and again and again and again, and yet there are those who still hold on to falsehood. It is false that they claim. They say, no. When Allah says, وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُمْ, Allah did not mean, they say that Allah made it appear like that. No. They say what it means, this verse of the Quran, these words of the Quran means this bogus nonsense that Allah caused someone to assume the appearance of Jesus. And that innocent man, innocent, are you listening? Innocent because he never claimed to be the Messiah, and it's too late for you to manufacture that now. And that innocent man was crucified, and you say Allah caused that. I'm sorry for you. You are going to make a pathetic spectacle on Judgment Day when you stand before Allah with that falsehood and that nonsense, the theory of substitution. Because we are struggling to create a new generation of scholars of Islam, those who will be the last shower of scholarly rain of this ummah. My ummah is like the rain. It is not known which shower is better, the first or the last. And we are struggling. We're planting the seeds, hoping and praying that they will germinate, and that new generation of scholars will emerge tomorrow which will dazzle the world. I'm putting this into your hearts, that you will have in your hearts this desire. I want to be part of that last shower of rain. But you're going to have to make the effort if you want to. You have to pursue knowledge with proper methodology. And they will not accept proper methodology. And so they're holding on to this nonsense, this falsehood, the theory of substitution. And they now constitute a danger to us. If we are to produce that new generation of scholars, we must part from people who hold on to this falsehood, this fake Islam, that Allah, wa na'udhu billah min hadha, caused someone to assume the appearance of the Messiah. And that innocent man was crucified in place of the Messiah. Wrong, that's false. The Messiah, the Quran tells us that at the time of the crucifixion, Allah spoke to the Messiah. And He said to him, Ba'da'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Ya Isa, O Jesus, Inni mutawaffika, I am going to take your soul. And when Allah takes the soul, Allah says in the Quran in Surah Al-Zumar, when He takes the soul, He can either keep it or return it. That's what He says in Surah Al-Zumar. But because they did not kill him, because they did not crucify him, because Allah wanted it to appear like that, when Allah took the soul and they were convinced that he was dead, then Allah returned the soul. That's what Allah says in the Quran. فَيُمْسِكُ الَّتِي قَضَى عَلَيْهَا الْمَوْتِ. When he takes the soul, then for those for whom death is written, he keeps the soul. وَيُرْسِلُ الْأُخْرَى إِلَى أَجَلٍ مُسَمًّى. But the rest, he sends the soul back for a determined period of time. And so this is what happened in the case of Nabi Isa alayhi salam in Jesus. Allah took his soul. That does not mean that he died. Stop your rubbish. Stop your nonsense. Allah took the soul does not mean that he died. No. Only those who have the intellectual acumen of a jackass will stay with that nonsense. Allah took his soul, meaning when Allah takes the soul, Allah can either keep the soul or he can return it. If he keeps the soul, then you die. But if he returns it, you don't die. So Allah took his soul and Allah returned. When did Allah take his soul? Naturally, when he was on the cross. But if you insist, obstinately so, despite everything we teach you, no, it was not Jesus who was on the cross. Jesus was never on the cross. We say to you today, we're parting from you because you are a danger to us. We are struggling to build a new generation of scholars of Islam who will dazzle the world tomorrow, and we have to protect them from this nonsense of the theory of substitution, that he was never put on the cross. Someone else was put on the cross, and that innocent man was crucified. So we say to you, we're parting from you. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.